Want to see the main character kick ass with magic? Today I'm going to bring 10 magic and fantasy anime with an overpowered main character. Let's get started. Scan C3, Cube, Cursed, Curious. What a bit of Bleach with some extra fan service. That's exactly the experience that C3 will provide. Based on the light novel series written by Minase Azuki, C3 follows Yachi Haruki, a high school boy with the uncanny trait of being resistant to curses. When Yachi comes across a mysterious black cube, he later finds out that it was a cursed object that contained a girl named Fear within it. The two team up as they fight other cursed objects and their owners. This one has a lot of action along with tons of romance and ecchi elements. The show also knows how to blend all of those well into the plot without making them look like extra additions just to keep the story going. So make sure to check this one out. 9. P-Brain, Kami no Puzzle.
全部で3個だ。それがあるべき情報か。それなら答えが見える。食器物ドワーフはオレンジ、イエロー。
Gods and puzzles, tell me a better combo for a magic fantasy anime. If you're tired of those thick-headed anime protagonists who always need a female sidekick or a mentor to bring them to their senses, then this anime will be a fresh experience because our main character is a genius. Meet Kaito Diamond. What's so special about him apart from being an average high school student? He's a demon at solving puzzles. So when he faces one of the most complex puzzles of all time, he decides to solve it in order to challenge his intellect. Turns out this puzzle is more dangerous than he thought, and the stakes are higher than he imagined. If you need a para-fantasy anime with tons of magic and a genius main character, this is the show for you. 8. Did I say to make my abilities average in the next life?
天よ、神に歯向かう愚か者を撃て。雷、ブレイク。
Once again, we have a really long isekai title to fill our isekai thirst. Come on, when it's isekai, you know you're going to have tons of magic in it. But unlike other main characters who want to get reincarnated as an overpowered version of themselves, all our protagonist wants to do is to live an ordinary life. But is it that easy? Come on, you should know by now that it isn't that easy to live in an isekai world. What do you think this is? Disneyland? Turns out our main character is super overpowered, and all she wants to do is to hide it. Now, can she survive this new world while keeping her powers in check? Watch the anime and find out. 7. Tsugumomo.
わかるわけない。なのに懐かしい匂いがした。
There are plenty of stuff that turn into anime girls, but what happens when regular objects start to transform into anime girls? Alright, hold your horses, I'll explain what I mean. Tsukumogami are objects that can gain a soul and become alive and self-aware. Our main character, Kazuya Kagami, has a Tsukumogami, but he hasn't used it ever since his mother's death. But when an evil spirit attacks him, his Tsukumogami transforms into an anime girl and protects him. Even though our main character can be a bit whiny in the first few episodes, he soon gets his character development, and who even needs development when you've got one of the strongest bodyguards in the world. 6. Chain Chronicle. Normally, when anime is made based on a game, it's a hit or miss, but this time it seems to be a definite hit. Chain Chronicle is about the fight for the continent of Yggdra. It was ruled by the Holy King and his army until a mysterious group of soldiers named the Black Army started conquering the land. Similar to the Holy Warriors being led by the Holy King, the Black Army is led by the Black King, and against his forces, a hero named Yuri rises. Yuri is a skilled swordsman, and anime follows his adventures along with Fina. Fina carries a book named the Chronicle, which is somehow important to the Black Army. The anime has its fair share of mystery and also some good sword and sorcery battles as well. If you love action and magic, you're going to love this. 5. Demon King Daimo. What happens when you're too overpowered? Well, all the girls in the school start to like you. So is the tale of Akutosai, a boy who attends a magical academy only to learn that he will become a demon king in the future. Suddenly, his normal high school life is turned upside down as his life is made more complicated by a class head, a girl with mysterious powers, and a beautiful female android. Having a harem is good, but always having girls who fight for you can be annoying at times. This anime combines all of those action fantasy elements with the harem tag, and you know what? The result is amazing. Not the best, but it's going to be a unique ride everyone can enjoy. 4. 11 Eyes. Instead of happy worlds, why don't we move to see a bit of dystopian future? When the sky turns red, the moon turns black, the monsters begin roaming the streets. Our main character lands in such a world, and now he doesn't know what to do. 11 Eye starts with one of the most interesting supernatural premises of all time. You've got a main character who learns his powers quickly, a world that seemed to send one threat after the other, and a mystery about what keeps creating all these monsters. If you love action and fantasy with a bit of mystery and an anime that focuses on a lot of characters at once, then you'll definitely love the 11 Eyes anime. 3. Irregular at Magic High School. When things turn bad, you can always call for the big brother. Irregular at Magic High School happens in a world now dominated by magic. Magic is trained at schools, and the ones who cannot use magic are cast out. Tatsuya may look like your average Joe in high school, but that's before you hand him a gun. What's fascinating about Tatsuya is not only his godly power, but also the way he blends in magic with technology and combat skills to defeat his opponents. This anime has one of the most complex magic systems I've seen, and it's really great how the writers reveal it through Tatsuya and then don't stray from the already established rules of the magic system. And we get the Oni-sama. Come on, who doesn't like Oni-sama? 2. Magical Warfare. Magic schools and overpowered Harry Potter, this anime has got it all. Here we follow Takeshi Nanase, whose kind act of saving a girl actually turns upside down when he's dragged down into a world full of magicians. Yep, turns out Takeshi was living only in one half of the world, and the other half is filled with magic users. The girl that he saved, Mui Aiba, is a magician from the Subaru Magic Academy, along with her two friends, Furumi and Kazumi. Takeshi enrolls in the academy with them as they learn how to use their powers and fight off the ghost trailers, a group of magic users that are willing to use their gift to establish their superiority over humankind. Magical Warfare definitely has tons of magic, and soon you'll start to love the main character who seems to kick the asses of every villain in the story within a few seconds. 1. Daily Life of a Mortal King. This is going to be a favorite of anyone who likes the cultivation niche, and when a little boy kicks a frog with one kick, you know how much overpowered this character is going to be later in this story. Here we have Wang Ling, a cultivation genius who has achieved a new realm every 2 years since he was a year old. But every overpowered guy has their troublesome phase. Now he needs to attend senior high school where more troubles await him. All Wang wants is to keep his head low and face fewer challenges, but soon his desired lifestyle gets changed as he meets more and more challenges. If you want to see one of the most overpowered characters in Chinese anime, then make sure to watch this one. So there goes 10 magic and fantasy anime with an overpowered main character. As usual, if you enjoy the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can be updated as soon as we release a new video. Stay safe anime fans, and I'll see you in the next video.